My sisters and brothers, welcome to the 22nd Sunday in Ordinary Time. This weekend, it seems that the scriptures are inviting us to think once more about what Jesus has been trying to teach us about the kingdom of heaven, what we popularly call the kingdom of heaven is the heavenly life that God has given to us. And we know from last week that heaven is not some place that we are going into, but heaven can occur in the life that we live today. That is the narrow way that we were taught last weekend. But this weekend, Jesus introduces humility. He says when we live in humility, heaven can occur in our life. And he explains that by giving us a parable of someone who has been invited to a party. He teaches us that if we are guests, we should choose the lowest seats, not the higher seats at the higher table, but we should choose the lower seats so that we will be promoted by our hosts. Now that means that humility is when we acknowledge the fact that whatever status we have, it is God who gives it to us. It is someone who must sing our praises, that we should not sing our own praises. The second thing Jesus tells us is that if we are the ones who invite others to a party, we should invite people who don't deserve it, people who are poor, people who cannot pay us back. By that, what he means is that when we invite people, we should invite those who are not our family members, that we should recognize in our lives that there are people who are missing, people who are left out, that we should find out those who we don't associate with regularly, those who are different from us, in fact, that we should notice these people and include them in our lives. That is how we practice humility, that we are able to not to hold on to just what we do, but that we are able to adopt differences into our lives. It's not just my way as the highway, but also to invite different views into our lives. If we practice ministry this way, we will be practicing ministry in humility, and heaven will be a reality in our practice. So I pray that we adopt what Jesus is teaching us once again, so that we will live heavenly lives, both in our personal lives and also in our church. May God bless our week.